Alright everyone, so in this video we're going back to Grand Canyon. Yes, we're going back to Grand Canyon, but this time around I'm going to be using my Hotas 4 flight stick, and I want to see what it's like using Hotas 4 flight stick with this helicopter. Check it out. Alright, so here we go. I think this is going to be amazing experience. I can already tell. Wow. This is a Bell 407 helicopter, and I'm using my Thrustmaster T-Flight Hotas for flight stick controller, joystick controller, and this is the best way to appreciate the Grand Canyon. It's with this helicopter, and when you add a T-Flight Hotas for flight stick controllers, let me tell you, it's a whole new ball game of immersion. Just how immersive this is. And of course, with a PlayStation VR 2, it becomes even more immersive. I think this is the very first thing you should try when you finally get your PSVR 2 and your Thrustmaster T-Flight Hotas for controller. You should certainly use the Bell 407 helicopter and go to the Grand Canyon and just fly around the Grand Canyon. It is beyond breathtaking, trust me. Let's just position it here a little bit. Let's just keep it stationary just for a little bit. Just a little bit. Stationary. Yeah. So this is the controller that I'm talking about. This T-Flight. Let's see. This T-Flight Hotas 4 by Thrustmaster. This, let me tell you something, guys. There's no way that I would bother using a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 without this. Trust me. This is a game changer. So if you're going to buy a PSVR 2 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, you also need to buy this Thrustmaster T-Flight Hotas 4. Okay. All right. Let me continue down this path. And what's another great, beautiful thing about this is you can land anywhere here you want to land, and you can walk around and then use your PlayStation 5 controller to walk around and check the area. That's yet another great thing that you can do with PlayStation VR 2 version of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Wow, it's so beautiful. This is beautiful. It is. Beautiful. Can't wait for you guys to try this out and actually see this for yourself. Instead of just, watching my videos. And like I said, we can land here if we want to, and we can check out this area. That's another beauty about this. So, okay, let's say I want to land. Let's land, and we'll do it smoothly. We'll land. land right over there, and then we'll look at this area. We'll walk around. We'll check it out. Here we go. Not bad. Huh? Not bad at all. Okay, so now I'm going to use my PlayStation 5 controller. Okay. Right there. And I'm going to exit. R1. You press the R1 button, you hold it, and then you press the circle button. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's the L1 and the circle. I apologize. L1 and the circle. So you have to press L1 button, L1 button. You hold the L1 button, then press the circle. Okay? L1 button, and then the circle. There you go. I apologize. So remember, you press the L1 button. You hold the L1 button. You hold the L1 button, and then you press the circle. Okay? You hold L1 button, and then press the circle. Then you can walk around. Right? This is the beauty about this whole experience, is that I can land anywhere I want to land with this Bell 407 helicopter, and I can just walk around, check the scenery, look at the water, look at the Grand Canyon. You know, to me, this is priceless. This to me is like the best experience out there. And think about it. You have the entire world to visit. And there's that bridge. The Bright Angel Trail Bridge. We can go check it out if we want to. And remember, you can go anywhere on the planet. Any location on the planet. And you can use this helicopter, you can land, and you can explore. I don't know how much more value do you need other than what I just said. I mean, if that's not a value enough for justifying purchase of this PSVR 2, then I don't know what is. Honestly. There's the bridge right there. And we can go back to our helicopter, press L1 and hold the L1 button, press the circle. There we are. And now I'm going to use my T-Flight Hotas 4 flight stick, joystick controller, and we're going to continue our flight. How cool is that? Right? Can we go under the bridge? Yes, we can. How cool is that? And you get to explore Grand Canyon like you never explored it before. Dude, at the comfort of your own home. In the comfort of your own home. To me, this is priceless, brother. This is like the best VR experience. Think about it. The entire world, the entire planet, for you to explore, fly around, walk around. I mean, dude, like, and then you can join your friends, go on a party chat, go on a Discord. You can talk to each other. You could even do a podcast together somewhere on a location on the planet. Pick and choose where. The possibilities are endless with this experience. But you will need this flight stick. Okay, using a controller, I would not be like just a gamepad PS5 controller. I would not be so smooth like this. The only reason I'm so smooth like this is because I'm using this Thrustmaster T-Flight Hotas. T-Flight Hotas 4 controller. And we can go up a little bit higher. Look at the Grand Canyon. You know, we don't have to be flying low. Like I said, once you get a hang of this, once you get a hang of how to use this controller on the Bell 407, meaning controller, this T-Flight Hotas 4 flight stick. Once you get a feel of it, once you get a hang of it, once you are familiar with how to control it, make sure you calibrate. Of course, you need to calibrate this flight stick. And my friends, you're going to have an amazing experience. There's no question about it. But you do need practice. You do need to be sensitive. That's why I said you need to get a hang of it. You know, because you have to be very sensitive on like how much do you pull this stick up and down to go up and down, and also how much of movements are you making on your flight stick or navigational stick to navigate where you want to go. Helicopter's a little bit tricky. It takes some time getting used to it, but once you do get used to it, this experience is going to be amazing. So, as I showed you yesterday with the F-18 Super Hornet, if you want to use F-18, or if you want to use a helicopter, a jet fighter, or a helicopter, this flight stick, it's honestly a must-have. It's a must-have. I use the F-18 if I want to go fast, if I want to go through like a country or a state or a city really fast. But if I want to take my time and explore, then I use the helicopter. So F-18 is really good for like if you want to fly around a big city to check everything out, or if you want to fly around a big state to check everything out, or a big country, you want to check everything out, or a big city to see everything, go around really fast, like you in a hurry, like, man, I'm in a hurry, it's a big city, I want to just quickly fly around really fast to see what the city looks like. Then the F-18 Super Hornet is for that. But if you want to like explore and take your time, dude, and explore certain places like the Grand Canyon or cities, like I've explored some cities that I showed you. Like the recent one I did was Los Angeles, like we were flying around to LA, from downtown LA to Hollywood Hills, to Santa Monica Boulevard, to Beverly Hills, to West Hollywood, to East LA, South LA, Campton, Santa Monica Beach, Venice Beach, etc., right? Of course, we forgot to go to, the Valley. LA is a huge city. There's some other places that we forgot to go to. We forgot to go to Malibu. We forgot to go, to visit, Universal Studios, Paramount Studios, Warner Brothers Studios, 20th Century Studios. But you saw how easy I was able to explore the city of LA. It's a big city. And also you see like how much better perspective that is. You get a much better perspective when you are flying around with a helicopter. Not only can you see everything better, but you can also land better. You can you know, check things out and land and walk around in a better perspective. You know, it's really good way to explore a city that you've never been to, right? And be more familiar about the city, right? So next time you go to visit a city that you've never been to, with this helicopter, you'll kind of have a better idea. Oh, I remember. Oh, like, oh, I remember this area. I remember this area. I remember this street. I remember this highway. You know, so then you'll have a better perspective of the city. You will be more familiar, even though you've never been there, but you actually been there because you've been, you know, flying around with this helicopter, right? But look, as I said previously, this is like my a third time going to a Grand Canyon. There's no question about it. Like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on PlayStation VR 2, it's a must-have experience. There's no question about it. This is something that you have to experience. If you have not experienced it yet, then you should ask your friends to let you try it, or ask them if they know someone who has PSVR 2 so you can try this out. But you will have to try this out just to see how good it is. It's a one thing that you watching me on a tablet or a phone or a television or your laptop, watching me through a video. That's maybe giving you some idea of a feedback. But until you actually put on this VR headset and start using this T-Flight Hotas for controller, joystick, you really don't know, honestly. I mean, honestly, you don't know. Like, you have zero clue until you try it. So, again, I'm not trying to sell you on the PSVR 2. I'm not like some sort of a cheap salesman who's trying to sell you this headset. I'm simply telling you, this is something that you have to try. And when you try it, there's no doubt in my mind you are going to be impressed, and there's no doubt in my mind that you are going to be purchasing this 100%. Trust me. All right, well, I think it's 18 minutes. I think you guys catch my drift. I think you guys catch my point. Look, I already done Grand Canyon. Maybe I'll do it a little bit more later on today on a live stream. But I already done like 3 Grand Canyons, man. I have done so much coverage on PlayStation VR 2, and I hope that these videos and live streams that I have done give you a much better perspective of why this is so cool. Okay? And what's so cool about it, that it's on a console and it's running very smooth on a console. You know, on a PC it's not that simple. Believe me, I've tried PC and I've used 3090 Ti. I used 4070 with an i9 processor. Believe me, I have very powerful GPUs and CPUs and memory RAM, and it was not that simple. It was like a half-baked experience. But this, it's a well-calibrated experience, and I think this is the advantage that the consoles have versus a PC. And why is that? Before I go, that's because consoles are easy to calibrate for everyone. Developers can easily calibrate this experience one time for everyone, and everyone will have the same experience. While the PC is different. PC, that's not the same thing. PC doesn't have that same experience because every PC is different. Your PC build is different than mine. And developers don't really know what kind of a PC build do you have. And it's really difficult for developers to cater to PC gamers. That's why they constantly have to release an update, an update, an update, an update. That's why constantly NVIDIA and AMD have to release an update. Because they don't know what your specs are. You know? And that's why it's a mixed bag. The experience on the PC, it's always going to be a mixed bag because it's like rolling the dice because they don't know what your specs are in order to optimize the game, to calibrate this experience the best on the PC. Now, PC certainly has the highest resolution, has the best graphics, so if you're looking for like the best image quality, the most immersive image quality, the best graphics with ray tracing and everything, yes, you can have that on a PC, and it will be an amazing, mind-blowing experience. There's no question. It will be a mind-blowing experience. Now, this mind-blowing experience on a PC, it will cost you arm and leg. It will cost you a lot of money versus a more budget-friendly experience that's PlayStation VR 2. So think about it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't experience this on PC, but you have to understand, PCs are expensive. They're very expensive. And to have that super immersive PC experience for this, you're going to need some money. Okay, now, if you're somebody who's making six figures and you're a millionaire and you don't care, whatever. Go right ahead and enjoy that experience. But we're not talking about people who are making six figures or people who are millionaires. We're talking about regular Joe Schmo, regular Mary, you know, people who are middle class and they're making like $40,000 a year or maybe $50,000 a year at the best. They don't have that, you know, ability to purchase the best of the best and enjoy the best of the best on PC. On a console, it's more feasible. But the one advantage that the console has, like I just said, not only is it more feasible in terms of budget friendly. Now, you don't have to buy a PS5 Pro. You can buy a base PS5. You can find it for like $450 used, and then get this also used for like $300 or maybe $400. I don't know. If you can maybe find it for like $300 used. Okay, maybe you find it used and doesn't have, you know, the Sense controllers, and the guy is selling it without a Sense controllers. Okay, cool. You can buy a Sense controller separate. Or you can just use a PlayStation 5 controller. You don't really need a Sense controller for this experience. Let's say you find it like used dirt cheap for $300 without the Sense controllers. And then you find a digital version of PS5 for $450. So $450 plus $300, like $750, so like close to $800. So for $800, you got yourself a pretty feasible, affordable VR experience for Microsoft Flight Simulator that on PC would cost you hell of a lot more than that. So that's essentially what I'm saying. Not to mention the fact that the console version, as you can see here, it's calibrated much better for everyone. And these calibrations and updates will only get better and better as they start rolling out more updates throughout this year, by the end of this year. Okay, so, well, there you have it. Like I said, I'm pretty impressed so far with what I have experienced with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 PSVR 2 version. I can't wait to see what they will do with all of these updates going into next year, 2027. I can only imagine the features, the updates. My most requested feature, hopefully we'll see it beginning of 2027, is the shared cockpit. What is the shared cockpit? Shared cockpit meaning that I can invite you to come join me and sit right next to me and enjoy this experience. Put on a PSVR 2 headset, join me and enjoy the ride, and we can talk to each other while we're, you know, flying together. We can talk in a party chat, or Discord, or whatever. Well, party chat does support Discord. And we can talk about it. We can enjoy this experience as we are flying around. So that's my most requested feature as far as the what I would like to see in 2027 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So hopefully they will bring this feature in 2027. That would be probably the most requested feature for me, is to be able to share a cockpit, invite you, or you invite me and I'm enjoying your ride. Hopefully we'll see that feature in 2027. Hopefully we'll see more features, including the Microsoft Flight Simulator Asobo store, where we can purchase more helicopters, more crafts, or jet fighters, etc., etc. The multiplayer, there's so much that I want to see here. So anyway, but so far, as you can see, I have nothing negative to say. Everything's great, everything's amazing. But if you want to know how amazing this really is, there's only one way to find out before I end this video. You have to try this. You have to try this out. And once you try it, there's no doubt in my mind that you will be impressed and you will purchase this immediately. Trust me. And I'm not trying to sound like some cheap salesman, but you will enjoy this once you try it. Trust me. All right, well, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, T-Flight Hotas 4 by Thrustmaster, the joystick, flight stick. It's a must-have. You need this. Like, you need this. There's no question about it. So anyway, there you have it, guys. I hope all of you enjoyed this as much as I did. And thank you for watching. And I will see you next time. Now, before I end the video, can I do this? Yes. How cool is that? I can use this like a GoPro camera. How cool is that? Oh, are we going to land? We have to land. Hold on. How cool is this, bro? Huh? It's like I'm using it like a camera. Yo, this is so cool. Yo, this is amazing. Amazing. There you have it. Even Tom Cruise is like impressed by this. Even he can't believe it. Imagine Tom Cruise watching this. Right? You never know. Dude, you never know who's watching your videos. I'm just saying, you never know, dude. You never know. Okay? You never know. Well, there you have it. And if you like what I'm doing, if you like my videos, if you like my content, like I said, I upload daily. I live stream daily. If you like what I'm doing, make sure you guys subscribe, share, like, and support the channel. And if you do support me, I appreciate you and I thank you very much. And on that note, I wish you all a very good day and happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday today? Yeah, today is Wednesday. Wednesday, April 22nd, 2026, the year of our Lord. Happy Wednesday, and I will see you in the next video.